I remember the first night that I brought her home, she stunk so bad.
Hi, darling.
I didn't want to stress her out by giving her a full bath, so I just gave her a bath with wet wipes, and she just melted. I think it was the first time in probably a long time that she felt like she was genuinely cared for. I will always remember that moment. I'm Malia, and this is Mabel's story for GeoBeats. I was working with a rescue based out of Las Vegas.
You guys are weepy eyes.
And one of our sister shelters reached out, and they had a 12-year-old blind underweight cat that they wanted to place. And I said, awesome, I'll take her. She sounded perfect. And whenever I went to go pick her up, she was a mess.
Look at this little alien.
I was shocked at how tiny she was and how frail she looked. She had stomatitis, recurrent ear infections, and oral growth. She was blind from untreated glaucoma, had a lot of chronic food allergies. The first few weeks were really touch and go. Oh boy. I really did think she was just a hospice case, so I was mostly focused on earning her trust and letting her know that she was safe and just improving her quality of life however I could. I also tried to be respectful of her feelings and let her approach me as much as possible, and so we spent a lot of time just sitting together.
Hi, beautiful.
I would bring a book into her room and I would just sit there, or I would bring my dinner into her room and we would eat together because she was really nervous to eat by herself. So I just was like, okay, we'll eat dinner together every night, and that just became routine. Yeah. Caring for an animal that is that fragile can be difficult, but it's always worth it. They're really gifts to the world. Mabel is 15 years old now. I thought she was going to be a hospice case, but it's been over 3 years and she's better than ever. She's everything wonderful in the world. We live in San Francisco now, and she goes on adventures all the time. We'll go on smell tours to the Fisherman's Wharf. We go to the beach. We go to parks. I'm very big on consent-based practices. Everything with her is based on communication. I ask her if she wants to put a harness on, and I hold it up to her. And if she engages with it and acts like she would like to put it on, then I'll put it on. She's really good about memorizing spaces.
This is so comfy, cozy.
And she's also really good about asking for help. So if she gets confused or lost, or she climbs up somewhere but she can't figure out how to get down, she'll call out to me. If we're out and about and she feels uncomfortable, she'll climb on my shoulder and just sit there, and that's kind of her safe spot.
I'm right here.
I admire her. She's one of the greatest teachers I've ever had in my life. I learned so much from her every single day.
I love you so much, beautiful.
She's really so wise and so incredible, and she might be small, but she has a lot to share with the world.
Look at my hand compared to her. Hi, Dolly.
She demands respect, which I admire too. I knew that we were supposed to be together and we were supposed to help take care of each other. She is probably the toughest person that I've ever met in my life.